Hey, what's going on? Mike Lake here at Five Lakes Garage. And guess what we're going to do tonight? We're going to open up some boxes. Alright, as you guys know, you've already watched a bunch of the videos. I do have a P.O. box, and occasionally I get a few packages here and there, and I would love to actually show them to you guys. Now, I did get two of these boxes here, and we're going to check them out and see what's inside. And not only that, we have about a couple of questions here that we got from some of the other media sources, your comments, your stuff like that, stuff that I did not really answer online, but we're going to answer them now in a video. So let's sit down, and I might even have a special guest to help me out. So let's sit down and see what we got. All right, so we have a few boxes here. Don't have a lot, but we do have a few. And guess who I got with me today? I got one extra of the Five Lakes Garage here. So first of all, I want to thank everybody who actually did send some stuff in. It is pretty awesome. And if you would like to send anything to the channel, it is P.O. Box 821 Holly Springs, North Carolina 27540. It's going to be in the description below. But since we're not building anything, I'm gonna have a beer while we talk. So anyway, all right. So I guess we're going to start with at least one of the boxes. Then we're going to do some questions, and then we'll get to the second box. So let's check this one out. Where did it come from? Hopefully it's got a letter. I like lettuce. Ooh, I see a letter. Nice. Look at that. You do listen. I had a couple of videos that I was asking for some coffee. Perfect balance of house blend. Is it Cowdee's coffee? Sure. All right. Let's see what it says. I'm gonna have my assistant read the thing while I'm reading this.
Mike, my husband is an avid watcher of your channel. Recently, he told me you were looking for coffee recommendations. Our son works at Cowdee's Coffee in St. Louis, named the #1 best coffee chain in USA Today's Reader's Choice poll for 2 consecutive years. And he recommended their coffee Cowdee blend. A friend of ours was recently in St. Louis, and we had them pick a bag for you. Please see enclosed. We hope you enjoy, and we are looking forward to your thoughts. Sincerely, Amy.
Nice. Thank you, Amy. And your husband. It would be Mr. Amy, I guess. But no, that is awesome. Thank you so much for some coffee, because I am definitely going to be using this tomorrow morning. You can probably see outside, it's not morning. It's late, and so yeah, coffee right now would not be a great thing. But tomorrow morning, I'm definitely going to do it, and I'm going to let you know. Check out the next video. Awesome. Coffee. I love me some coffee. All right, so we'll do a couple questions just to try to fill it in a little bit, and then we'll get into the big box, because we got a box. All right, there you go. You can pick a question, any of them. Doesn't have to be in order. All right, just full disclosure, I did get some of these questions from people that actually call me that know me. Also, comments on some of the videos that goes all the way back from the beginning. And also a couple of the shorts that I actually put out there. In which, let me check the one that I just did tonight to make sure I didn't miss anything. And, well, it looks like a couple people actually watched it, but no comments yet on that one. So if it comes in for the end of the video, we'll add it in there. All right, what do you got? What's the question?
Why don't you work on the CJ anymore?
That's a good question. It's almost, I guess, finished. We do have some different items we really want to put on there. But I've been so busy on the Tacoma and the house. We're actually putting a bathroom and an office in the house. So it's taking a lot of my time. And also, this gentleman here needs to get his Eagle. So I'm trying to push him with that. So that takes a lot of my time. But I guess some of the things we really want to do with the CJ. What do you want to do with the CJ?
Drive it.
Besides drive it. He is getting of driving age, so yes, eventually he's going to get the Mazda if we ever fix that. Hopefully you'll see that here soon. Kind of have a few different transmission problems. which we'll get into that into a video once we can actually fix it.
Future transmission.
We grabbed a transmission from a junkyard because the original one had first, second, fourth, and fifth. Put the junkyard one in there. We have first, second, and third. And that's it. So maybe we'll see a video of how to reconstruct a 5-speed manual transmission. We'll see. But back to the CJ. Couple of things that we really want to do with that. One, fix the wobbling. When you ride down the street, you're all over the darn place. It definitely needs new tires. Those things are from, not quite from the 90s, but close enough. Do need some new tires, but all the rest of it, it just works. It's got lockers. It's got all the other stuff. I do want to take it back on the trail. But unfortunately, my Dodge is with my brother. And my Tacoma doesn't have enough butt with the lift and tires on it to tow it. But we're going to get into that one because there's another question about the Taco. All right, what's the next one?
I'll just
Shoot another one.
I'm going to skip that one.
Love it.
Let's see.
It is typewritten, so you should be able to read it.
I said print, not cursive. Any plans for any road trips?
Ooh.
I need to mark one second.
Yes, actually, I do. I want to get back to Uwari. I would like to do a couple more videos. There's a couple other tubers, I guess, around the area that I would like to go out there and do a little more collaboration. It was a lot of fun last time with Rob's Xterra garage. It was a great time. Loved it. So maybe we'll reach out to some other folks and get out there. I think we have another one before they close it down. But things are changing at work, and it's kind of hard to get away. So, but yeah, so I want to do Uwari, and actually I would like to go a little bit further west, maybe in Tennessee, and try out some trails out there. But we'll see. I mean, the Taco only has 33s on it. Because I'm definitely not going to drive the CJ that far. It might take us a week. Anyways, give me another one. What you got?
I'll do that last. Let's see.
I really want to try this now. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to try it. And I'm going to do a short while I'm drinking it. Because yes, it will. It's going to come out.
How much have sponsors influenced your channel?
I mean, they kind of influence. It definitely gets us to try things that I wouldn't have really gone down. Like some of the things, like the welder that we got this last time. It was a sponsored welder. They sent it to us to try to review it. We had just Ray was on the channel trying to show us how to weld. She is a way better stick welder than I would ever be. So I'm definitely proud of her for that. She's actually in class right now, trying to work down her skills. But I try not to just say, hey, if any email that comes along that says, hey, we got this one product, we would like you to review it. I don't say yes to all of them. I either has to have a need, or it's got to have a purpose, or something I believe in. I guess the best one so far would probably be the dash cam. I do like that one. It fits perfectly up there. The wiring was very easy. Definitely fits it out a little bit better than the last one. That and the old one gets to get in his car so I can keep an eye on how he's driving.
Is the Tower of Power for sale?
Ooh, yes, that one has come up a little bit. And I would have to say, it's going to have to come out, somebody very special will have to come out to really want that thing. So if you would like to have the Tower of Power, give me an email at 5lakesgarage@gmail.com and we can talk about it. It's still running strong. It's still a haul butt. The trolling motor works great. I actually have a new fish finder to put on there. It's real fancy. I got that from a buddy Eric, and hopefully that'll be on there soon. You'll see a video on that one. But just gotta find time. Gotta find time to do it. But if you would like to purchase, just send me an email, like I said, at 5lakesgarage@gmail.com and throw out a price. You never know. I'll be like, come get it. But then we'll have to get another one. probably one a little bit bigger. It's a 17 foot. It's a little on the small side when you have bigger children. You ain't fat. You ain't none. No, they are all pretty much taller than I am now. So we need a little more elbow space, or elbow room rather. All right, give me one more, and then we'll open the box.
I'm not fat. I'm big bone. Let's see.
You're not fat at all.
Not anymore. Whatever happened to the jet ski projects?
Well, we don't actually own any jet skis. So we had a couple that we had when I was growing up. So it's early mid 90s, and right now his uncle Dave has them, and we got him up, got him running. There was still not 100%, and he kind of took the reins and replaced a couple things. I think on the what was the blue jet ski? We had a fuel injection. We changed out. We cleaned the pump, changed out some filters. Finally got the thing to run properly. But the, what do you call it? The gas filler nozzle, not filler nozzle. Whatever, the float was all busted up, and he got a new one. Sending unit, that's what it was. And he put it in there, and now it's running okay. But before that, it kept dinging because it says it's out of fuel, and went in limp mode, and he was not happy. So that's his attention span. Maybe a gnat rolled in. Now he's doing something else.
Hand tools.
Anyway, but yes, we're going to be doing some more jet ski stuff as soon as I get my hind end over there to pick up stuff or have him bring it over here. So, all right, open up the box. All right, this box here, it's kind of big, kind of a little bit everywhere. Open the box.
See, now you're messing with stuff.
Well, it's because I need my buddies over here to check it out without you throwing everything. All right, so this is something that actually was a pretty good friend of mine that actually made some of these for the shop. So I got one up here that does my woodworking, and I got my skeleton one because it was Halloween at the time. And what the heck is that? Nice. Oh, hold up, we got more reading to do.
Oh, it's stuck to the bottoms.
Fix it.
Oh, it's a lot of reading.
Throw the bucket around. Okay, these are called words. They have letters and sounds. You put them together to make sentences.
How do you turn this thing on?
You're such a goober.
Anyway. Mike, I recently purchased an auto drive 5-gallon bucket trolley available at Walmart for my workshop. I was not happy in how the bucket attached to the trolley. It is secured by tightening 3 supplied wing nuts. When doing so, the bucket deforms a fair amount. To alleviate this problem, I designed a 3D printable shim that can be downloaded from printables.com. 3 shims are recommended per trolley. Please see the following link. HTTPS.
Oh my gosh, do I have to type all that out to put it in the comments?
/ www.
Okay, you don't have to be a butt about it. Keep going with the other words.
I thought you might have use for this at your 5 Lakes garage. Sorry, 5 Lake garage. So I've included one auto drive 5-gallon bucket trolley and 3D printed shims for you. Bucket not included. Please try it out and let us know how well it works for you. Thanks, audience of 1. P.S. If interested, you can see other random designs on printables. Haven't we used printables for a while?
We did. Alright, so check it out. Alright, so I just put a bucket in here. Don't look at the name, they're not a sponsor. Anyway, so these are the wing necks that he's talking about, and then these are the shims. Is it back it out or put it in? I don't know. Anyway, I see what he's talking about where it kind of bunches in, but hey, that's fine. Anyway, so these are the shims. He put a little... So we 3D printed these. That's awesome. Awesome. So yeah, we use that when we, I guess, wash the car or do whatever. It's awesome. Actually, if we put a tool bag around it, that can be my stool in the shop and put some tools in it. That's awesome. Thanks for, who is this?
It was
The audience of one. So whoever that is, thanks, man. Or girl, whichever you are. Nice. I love getting stuff that you guys actually make. That is awesome. See, there you go. Hold up, they can't see it.
even like carpet.
So this will be Corbin's solution. There you go. Yeah, got some plumbing, carpentry, screws, whatever the project is for the day. Awesome. Thank you, audience of one, and Miss Amy. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the coffee. I'm gonna put this in my bucket. I'm gonna try it tomorrow morning. I'm gonna let you know. It's gotta be good. It was rated #1. Really? Oh my gosh. All right. So let's now since that's out of the way. So let's do a couple more questions and then we'll call it quits.
What is the future of the taco?
Of the taco, well, I'm gonna keep driving. It is my daily driver, and I have a lot of hopes and dreams. I actually sent a message over to Magnuson, and oddly enough, they didn't respond. They make superchargers, so if I can get a pretty good discount, because YouTube does not pay very well at this moment, and if I can get a good discount, maybe we'll put a supercharger on it. Because, all right, here's my rationale. If I put a supercharger on it, I'm actually saving money. Hear me out. Hear me out. All right. So let's say gears costs, let's say about $2 grand ish. You know, if I have them put in there, it'll be a whole lot more. So if I do it myself, that's about $2 grand worth of parts and whatever else I need. And the supercharger is like $7. But if I put a supercharger on there, I don't need to re-gear it because it should have enough power to pull those tires. So what do you think? Think I'm saving money? I don't care.
That's why mom's eating.
That's my rationale.
That's why mom's eating.
Yeah, I had to buy 40 pairs of shoes, but I saved $10 on those. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for that one. It's pretty much right where we kind of want it. The engine is the only thing that really bugs me, because there's no reason why that engine was paired with a manual transmission. That part is the sad part. But the rest of it is pretty much where we want it to be. Interior seems to be fine. Exterior seems okay. I mean, we might put a couple more gadgets on the back, just to make it a little bit more, you know, got some armor, more armor. Why do you keep playing? Gosh, attention span of a gnat. Hey, thanks for watching the show. Hey, if you need some outdoor speakers, indoor speakers, whichever, go ahead over to Hindui and go ahead and get you 10% off. But if you need some LED lights for your trucks, your tractors, whatever, go over to Exito and get you 15% off. All the promo codes are down and below. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. And we'll catch you later. Enjoy the show. I got to clean up. All right, where's the next thing? All right, after being on YouTube for 5 years, have you met your goals? No. I kind of figured we would be a little bit bigger than what we are. But in the YouTube world, I'll give you some insight on that. YouTube doesn't like us. They pretty much hate us. Mostly because we bounce around so darn much. So one day we're out there working on Tacoma. Great. Next day we're doing pen blanks or pens or woodworking or whichever, you know, with my little dude. He's helping me out. And maybe the next day we're off-roading. So we bounce way too much. And YouTube really loves you to have basically the same video with the same description and the same content over and over and over again, because then they can actually go out there and say, hey, you would like this video, and then kind of suggest it out there. So yeah, so that's a big drawback. We do have a separate channel, which is 5 Lakes ODL. which the ODL stands for Outdoor Living. You can check that one out if you like. It is tied to the main channel. Haven't put much on that, but a lot of those will be the off-road stuff, fixing stuff around the yard, anything outdoors. So if I have to do it in the shop, it'll be on the main channel. Anything else will be on the other channel. So I'll leave a link down below just in case you really want to do it. But that is one goal, really. I would like to get to like the 10,000 subscriber range. That would be huge. It'd be huge. We got a long way to go. It took us 5 years just to get to where we're at now, and yeah, it's kind of hard. Then I can get these guys to help me out a little bit more. That's all right. All right, what's the next question? What do we got? These people are getting bored.
When are you going to do some more woodworking?
Really? Yeah. All right. So woodworking. I do love woodworking. It is very calming. I can come up here, turn on the TV, turn on the radio, and just bust out stuff. Actually, I started making, probably saw the video, it's all dusty. Probably saw the video when I made these pens here. So it's like some African mahogany with the 5.56 round casing on there. Also started dorking around with some swirls, but most of it is actually just playing around. I do have to, Christmas is coming, so hint hint, I got to make a lot more woodworking, so hopefully I will I'll start doing some more woodworking. If that's what you guys really want, I can do more woodworking. Let me know in the comments if you want. What would you like? I would like to really make a 3D cutting board. I have some instructions on how to do it, and just got to get it done. I think that would be awesome. So anyway, all right, keep going. Come on, let's go.
You call it Five Lakes Garage, but you seem to be doing all the work.
Am I?
I don't know. I don't watch.
All right, so a couple of so the rest of the 5 Lakes will be coming out here to help us out pretty soon, because I'm not really going to work on that Mazda without this guy. And we got to pick up yet another one for the fleet, and that'll be for Reese, and she's going to have her own little car, and of course she'll be out there with me working on her car. And of course, Ray still has the Ranger Danger, and being that it's a Ford, we need to work on that again, and again, because it's a Ford. Go ahead and put your hate mail down below. I can hear you typing already. I'm not a big Ford fan. Speaking
of Ford, why do you dislike Ford so much?
What a segue. Well, they always break, and when they do break, it's really hard to work on them most of the time. Depends on what it is. It depends on what year, make, and model, really. But most of the time you have to have special tools, and you have to do 20 different things, like the PCV valve. So we were able to put that in without actually taking the intake off. All the other videos I was watching and all the instructions were like, all right, you got to take the intake off. I was like, why would you have to take the intake off? I just wanted to change the oil, and I couldn't. The oil filter was on there so tight, I couldn't get my arms in there. Couldn't get the tool on there. So I went from underneath it, and there's like a funnel that was in the way, and I couldn't get my arm around that. So I guess this was a special tool. I didn't have it, so I tried to get the funnel out. Pull one bolt out, great. Put the second bolt out, could not get it out because the engine mount was in the way. Really? So I finally got that out of the way, and then I'm looking at, oh look, I gotta pull the starter off. It's things like that I don't understand. I really don't. Also, why does Ford have to leave really loud power steering pumps in their vehicles for so long? The Ranger Danger, loud as mess. And just during those years, they knew it was a problem, but they kept sticking it in there anyway. Also, I don't like their transmissions at all. I don't like automatics, but I really don't like them. Even working on Uncle Dave's Ford Bronco, which is from the 90s. And I was there too.
Yeah, there's a second part.
Oh, second part.
Where's the Bronco?
Oh, where's the Bronco? Yes, the Bronco is my brother's Bronco. It's a 95, I think. Full-size Bronco. I think it's an Eddie Bauer. And sitting on 35, 6-inch lift. It is a monster. And it's so much of a monster just sitting in the driveway. Because it's broke again. And I haven't had a chance to go over there and try to help him out. One day I'm going to get over there. It just won't be right now. I got fishing to do. That's what I need to do. Anyway, all right. Let's wrap it up. What else we got?
What is your highest grossing video on views? And which one surprised you the most?
Okay, I looked at this the other day, and I think the highest one we have is the... oh, wait. I think I still have it over here. Hold on. All right. So this right here. All right. So it's got a few things. But when I made these, that thing is still just going nuts and bonkers. Here, you can put your lips around it. Don't get into my bear.
My lips have been on worse.
Wow, that's on video.
Dude, I was...
Welcome to having teenagers in your house.
Let me rephrase.
Phrasing.
Apparently, I'm not doing phrasing anymore.
All right, just imagine 12 scouts doing that all at the same time. And I'm going to have to wrap that around your nugget if you keep doing it. That's annoying. So anyway, but yes, that one's actually my highest grossing one. It's a little surprising, but the one that is the most surprising was actually fixing my chainsaw. That one did really well, and I really want to redo it because the quality sucked. I had a big old smudge print on the lens. I didn't know what I was doing, but that one's actually doing really well. Excuse me. I have quite a few of them that's actually doing really well. But hopefully this one is going to go like aluminum or something, or whatever they say. So, all right, what else we got here?
That's it.
All right, thanks again, Miss Amy. Thanks again for the audience of one, whoever you are. And thanks for my little dudes. Oh, actually, one more thing. All right, the same guy who built the dudes also made these little guys. Now, like I said, he loves some 3D printing. And he made these for router tables. To be able to put where the cord goes and that type of thing. So I'm kind of prototyping these guys, and hopefully I'll give them some pointers. I already sent them a video on fixing it out. So anyway, check out all the other stuff, and I'm going to try to do, as soon as I do the coffee, I'm going to go ahead and send that out and do a quick short and let you know how it comes out. But it's got to be good. #1 for 2 years straight. Anyway, thanks again. Have fun. Get out there and work on your stuff. And I got a lot of pens to do. A lot.
Oh,
anyway.
there we go.
Night.